Hello there, this is Jim and Lucy Wood channel, and welcome and thank you very much for subscribing and for your comments and likes and your emails. We just really love getting every next message on our Instagram and new website and this YouTube channel. It feels amazing. Thank you.
Yes, and for all those people out there that listened to me the last time that's sending me a lot of junk mail, I want to thank you. I love having those junk emails in my box every Monday morning, and I just love it. Thank you. Send me more.
So we already told you that we are working together and we're doing absolutely everything together all the time. And some people think it's crazy. It can be if you think so, but it can be real great with hard work.
Yes.
And today we are talking about motivational routines for couples. Not just maintain your relationship and develop your relationship and improve it, but also being able to do more things together to keep each other motivated as well for better achievements. Who doesn't want it? I don't want it.
You're right. And the easy part when any of us are in a relationship, even if the relationship is continuing right now and it's gone on in the 25th year or the 5th year or the 10th year, we're still there and it looks happy every day. We're eating our bowl of cereal together, we're going on vacations and we're doing this and that. It may look wonderful, but there are some cracks. There are some cracks in the veneer. There's some shaking. There's some trembling. The wood is getting too dry and needs to be polished. There's some things that need to be going on right now to make it more passionate, because it's not so much that you've been together for so long, you just know each other's routines and so on, that you lost the mystery, the romance in the relationship. It's just you begin to take things for granted. And you'll find as you finish thinking about this a little bit later on, that it isn't your significant other, your spouse, that's creating the problems in your relationship, that you can't find ways when you get up that you want to tell them in a loving way how to fix themselves. It's not them. It's you. It's me. It really is. This is where the problem is. It's us. So fix yourself before you're going to someone that you're close to try to repair them. Before you say they are the problem, ask yourself, what problem am I causing? Do I look as presentable as I used to look? Do I have all the woolly hair still in my ears and my nose? Does she find me attractive? Do I wear cologne only at work, or can I wear it at home? On Saturdays, do I walk around the house in my Super Bowl shirt that had the gravy stains on it from the 2 years before? Do I put on something different when I go out? Do I look my best when I go out? Or do I just throw on the same baggy cargo pants on because everybody else is doing it with flip-flops? Or do I try to dress up? I mean, come on. I get kind of tired. Let's be frank. I get really tired of seeing people wanting to go to church or wanting to go to the supermarket on a Saturday or the weekday and look the same way they do if they're going to play basketball with their friends. No. This is your significant other. She deserves to see you at your very best. Okay? She really does. And when you wake up in the morning, how do you look at her? Come on, man. Do you walk over, lean over to her all the time in the course of the day with a bad breath? Or do you can't wait to rub her hair and let her know that? Do you sit in the sofa watching television with your arms around her on her knee? Do you pull her close and let her know that she still matters to you? The flame hasn't disappeared, it hasn't gone or disappeared. It's still there. But you haven't found a way, you lost a key to how to unlock it. And the way to unlock it is improving yourself. Get back to exercising. Even if you're in lockdown, get up, eat better foods. Send her love notes. Tape a special message, or better yet, rather than tape it to her underwear, how about taking a staple gun and stapling "I love you" to her underwear? That'll get her attention.
So there are many ways to maintain your relationship and keep yourself motivated and build your motivational routines as a couple. The secret is in the relationship and in the marriage. There are two of you, and both of you need to do your best. And ladies, it's not enough to cook a nice dinner and clean the house and watch kids. That's not what your purpose. Your purpose is to be inspiration for your family.
Yes.
You can engage your husband into housework, into cooking. You can order something, but if you walk around to the grocery or to corner store and in a house with a greasy hair, wearing your 19th Juicy Couture shirt, okay.
Members only jacket.
Only jacket will work, okay. In your dreams.
I want mine back. I want it.
No, I don't have that stuff. But anyway, it is not just cooking, it's not just cleaning, it's not just kids, it's not just makeup, and not just going to salon and doing your nails. Be yourself, be special self, be the person your husband fall in love with, and you need to develop. Both of you are growing in relationship. If one is not, that's a problem. That's how divorce comes, because when you realize that you are already there because you're not 20 years old and you don't want to do basketball every Saturday, but you have other interests, you have your own business, or you want to learn something, and your significant other sits home and play computer games, that won't work.
That is a no-no. Okay, it is a no-no. And doing it in the same ugly clothes that you wear out to anywhere, no, that is a no-no. I mean, turn that stuff off, no matter how much you enjoy doing it, and spend time with your family. Read a book, put it down and read a book, okay? Do something worthwhile, and do some things like this with your spouse.
So just, if you can't figure out what's wrong, make the exercise, take a selfie of yourself every day, and look at yourself at the selfie, and think what I want to be, how I want to look, how I want to be perceived, successful person with career or not, just housewife. If that's your goal and you both are okay with it, that's not end of the world. It's not bad. As long as you two on the same page, as long as you two align in your goals and you are growing together. Ends.
Now, Lucy is absolutely correct. And she's my inspiration. I want her to be happy. I want her to have everything that she wants. She doesn't ask me anything to try to show off to anyone else. She doesn't do it. But she wants to look her best. It makes her feel good. She isn't doing it just for me, which is good. She's doing it for herself because it makes her feel good and look good. Now, there's one other thing that I'm really serious about right now. And that's what keeps our relationship alive and keep it at a high level of trust. There's no flirting with anyone that's not your significant other. I mean, seriously. Just don't do it. I mean, you can be polite to people, but there's a limit to what you can do and you should be doing. I give mine a wife, whether I have her, she has total access to everything that I have. My wallet, obviously, every account. She has access to my full, with the fingerprinting and everything on the mobile phone, and I have it on hers.
Which is yes.
Okay, and she has it on my laptop. Everything, she has it. Nothing is hidden from her view. I promised I would not cheat on her, and there wasn't any reason. We just made that promise that I'm not going to flirt with someone on Facebook or look up an old friend or something. She has access to all of that stuff. And you want to make sure that you do it. You're not trying to cover your base, and you're not trying to dress up and wear these new type of shoes or something to work so that he will speak to you or she will speak to you. No, it's wonderful to put your best effort out there. But home is where the heart and the body needs to be. You can't be like an animal and run around everywhere, tipping your toes. Remember the song by the Temptations? Papa was a rolling stone. Every place he went, he laid his hat, was his home. My dad was that way. You don't want to be that way. It's time for us to grow up and put our heart where it needs to be. You'll be happier in the long run. Trust me.
Yes, and that's true. We don't hide anything from each other. We don't have closed accounts anywhere or something. And at the beginning of our relationship, we found out that our goals are aligned. We are both workaholics and we do love our businesses and what we do, and we want to develop in that direction. We define and negotiated how we see our successful relationship and what things are acceptable. Because something you think it's nothing, for your significant other, it may be seen as something really bad. And it's not the matter of misunderstanding, it's just the matter that you didn't set the ground. So do it, sit together, discuss, and you can make it work. You can motivate each other to become a better person every day. You can build your motivational routines, if we talk about that, and do things together. There are many things you can do together every day. And simple things, listen to music together, have a glass of wine, or your tea ceremony. Hello to Great Britain.
Yes.
You can cook something together, you can read to each other, you can watch the movie, whatever works for you. But there are numerous ways, not just the better, that's the best.
Find ways to say I love you other than lying in bed. You understand me? It's easy for the body to trigger that emotion and make you want to do it when you're lying in bed. But try doing it. That's as important as that is. Try doing it other places. Showing it. Say the words and show the feeling, the emotion to it. Okay? Make her want you. Make yourself want her. I mean, you do these things. You did things great at going to work. Now showcase it when you get home. Get in the kitchen and who cares how tired you are? Put your feet up. Wonderful. Hope that they care about you enough to do that. But go in and help with the dinner. Do the dishes. Do the dusting. We share all the chores.
Yep.
We do.
Yes, that's
I clean. We have a large condo, and when the pandemic is over, maybe we'll get a housekeeper here. But in the meantime, Lucy has things that she does, and I have things that I do, and that's the way it is. And if I forget something, she will remind me to go do it. Oh, that hurts.
I never do that.
No, she doesn't do it as much anymore. Hey, you're on the track of being a great person. I'm proud of you for all you're doing. And I know you're giving everything you can to your relationship, to your work, to your family, and your community. Just do just a little bit more. A little bit more meaningful actions. And you could really make a huge difference. Because I'm telling you, the world is waiting for someone just like you, just the way you are right now. We're here to help you. We have some tools that you can't believe. And after 20 years, I've lived in my car for a long time. My divorce, my marriage of 30 years ended. And I got back on my feet. And I lived without electricity for a long time. Even when I planned this business and I went without work or paycheck for years while I worked on this dream. So I'm telling you right now, Lucy did it with her son and not having food to eat, but she got up and she pressed on in the darkness. So can you. We have tools that can help you right now get out of the abyss. Contact us, 720-923-1644. We're here to help you.
It's one step up, that's what you need, not
Yes.
just forward.
We're going to push you, we're going to love you, boy, we're going to push you.